My name is Sydney Nitskorsky. This is a 5-minute stretch with a focus on helping posture. So we're going to try and open up the chest and open up the hips. You don't need any equipment, but I am going to use a wall behind me. You could use a wall or a pole or a tree. I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. There we go. Take one hand, you're just going to put it flat on the wall and turn away from it. So first thing we're doing is opening up our chest and our shoulder. You can drop your opposite hand and look down. So my right arm's on the wall, I'm looking at my left shoe. And you'll find the more you bend your arm, it changes the stretch. So you can bend into it, you might get that a little more in your shoulder. I kind of like opening up with a straight arm to get into the chest. Take a few deep breaths as you're stretching. And then switch sides. Other side. My hand is sort of just at shoulder height. This side for me is a lot tighter. Look down towards your opposite foot. So again, my left hand's on the wall, now I'm looking at my right foot. A really deep breath. All right, let's do a little hips. So really wide with hips, big open hold, but really slow it down. Come forwards and back. I do this one at the end of a lot of my Zoom classes, and what I see people doing is their upper body circling and their hips are staying still. I want the hips to do the circle. The upper body's gonna move just because it's attached to the hips, for lack of a better way to say it, but I don't want you to think about the shoulders moving. It's really the hips doing the big circles. I want them to open. Think about the position that we all sit in much of the day. The hips get really short, and because we pull ourselves forward, most people at least, the chest gets short as well. So the more we can open up, the better. Let's do another hip stretch. Right leg forward, left leg back. You can put a hand on the wall for balance or not. Just sink it down. And that back glute, really squeeze it. So I've got my left leg back. I'm going to lift my left arm and reach over to the right. Right arm is reaching towards the floor. Just thinking about opening up that back hip. Big inhale, reach a little further. Come back to the center, switch sides. Now left leg forward, right leg back. Sink down just a little. It's not a big, it's not a full lunge. Squeeze the back glute. Right arm up. Reach over. This requires a little bit of balance, which is good and fine. Reach down, big inhale. Relax, come out of it. All right, let's go back to the upper body. Clasp your hands together behind you and just get your arms as far away as you can. This might be a huge stretch and you might not want to do anymore. But if this feels okay, you're going to slowly dip forwards. And just let your hands come as far away from your hips as they can. I like to nod my head a little bit here, just give a little upper body stretch for myself, upper body neck. And then let the arms go from the right to the left. You might hear some cracking and crunching. Try making a little circle with your arms. It's pretty intense. One to the right, one to the left. If it's too much, don't worry about it. Bonus that we're getting a little hamstring stretch here. One more, and then slowly stand up, especially if you have issues with your blood pressure tanking. Do this really slowly. It can make you feel a little lightheaded. And then drive your hands down. Look up. Perfect. We're going to do a neck stretch, which obviously is involved in posture. Take your right hand, drive it down. Left hand, you're going to pull your head over. Take a deep breath. For me, this is plenty. I'm going to do a couple of other things, but I could just stay here for minutes, and it would probably really help. When you're doing this, think about this shoulder stays down. It's not coming towards your ear's going towards your shoulder. Tilt your head and look up, and then open and close your mouth. Get all those muscles in your neck. And then tilt down, look towards your shoe. And then release it. Oh, feels so good. Other side, so left arm drives down, right hand. I'll often do this with like a dumbbell in my hand just for a little extra. It feels really good to do that. Not for strength, just for counterbalance and traction. All right, so again, the shoulders dropped, the ears go on the shoulder, not vice versa. Keep reaching this left hand down. If you relax it, you sort of pull it up and you lose that tension in the stretch. So keep pulling it down. Turn your head to look up. Again, open and close the mouth. Look down. You're just giving a little pressure with your hands. Again, not forcefully pulling, but a little pressure feels good. Should feel good. Both hands behind the head, last stretch. Elbows in, come all the way down, maybe to your knees. Take a deep breath here. And then as you slowly exhale, curl up. Think about your vertebrae in a big curve, and then slowly straightening one by one. Elbows open. We are done with our posture stretch. You could absolutely do that every day or multiple times a day. Thank you for stretching with me. My name is Cindy Nitskorsky, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.